All right, so I'm gonna make this video gonna be faceless. I'm this first. Some of them gonna have face on it. Some of them gonna be faceless. So, all right. First thing for the most, I be watching a lot of YouTube videos. Thinking about changing platforms, but I watch a lot of YouTube videos. Now, don't get me wrong. It's some I seen one young lady tonight who was pretty real, but a lot of the videos I'm starting to notice are just copies, like copycats of like other people that I watch. I don't know. It's like I guess like a collective or something. Everybody's saying the same thing, or everybody's battling to try to sway your mind into going into a certain direction. But I like YouTube though. I like YouTube. I just feel like it's. I don't know. Maybe I think I should make a new account. I'm gonna make a new account to reset my algorithm on YouTube because my algorithm is. I'm starting out like it's the same depressive like repeat every video. I'm probably gonna go towards a more. I'm gonna lean towards a more educational. But that's not why I'm making this video. So I'm making another video because I'm gonna start posting my own YouTube videos. You know what I'm saying? Now, so I was just walking. I was thinking like, bro, I don't know if a lot of people remember but one of the best cartoons was probably freaking. And this wasn't. I think this was on Disney. I'm not sure. It was on Cartoon Network or not. But was probably the Avatar, the Last Airbender. And the Last Airbender, he was the last Airbender of his tribe, but however, he was an Avatar. So he was able to freaking control other elements. I think it was water, fire, earth, and air, right? But he was only able to control the other elements at the beginning until like once he was in his avatar state. But then eventually he learned how to control it without being in avatar state. Now, see, a lot of people don't know. If you was a fan of Avatar Last Airbender, you got freaking the spinoff, which a lot of people thought was his daughter, but it wasn't his daughter. It was the next Avatar, was the Legend of Korra, who naturally was a firebender, but she was an Avatar firebender. So, and then Legend of Korra, they had metal bending, they had blood bending, they had freaking, and I think the blind girl from the original first Avatar, Last Airbender, is the one who was the first to bend metal towards like the end when they was fighting the Fire Lord. But I don't know what made me think of that cartoon. I just was sitting here thinking about it. I said, you know what, I'll make a video on that. But so where I'm at right now is someplace I know I shouldn't be at. And that's actual factuals. You know, it's another setup of a long lines of setups. But dude. So I got a tattoo on my forehead. You really can't see it because it was badly done. But it says, good intentions, bad decisions, right? So that just wraps up the summary of my life. So, but I truly believe if you have good intentions in your heart, no matter what type of fuckery you're doing, that I don't care how many groups, covenant, I don't care how many people come up against you, you're gonna somehow end up on top. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm not saying it, I'm saying this so respectfully and humbly, because I'm gonna tell you something long time ago. if I had to make an educated guess, I'd say I was about 9 years old. About 9, and they was like, I remember I used to be. My mom had a friend who had like a whole bunch of kids, all boys. So she had like, I think she had about freaking 8 or 9 boys. Man, listen, we used to fight all the time. We used to fight all the time. You know what I'm saying? I used to be the freaking underdog in like every situation. So I win some, I lose some though. But you know, she said she was like, you know, y'all doing that now, but you know, JB gonna grow up one day and be the man of the house now. Like she said, and I'm not. That didn't happen yet, cause I still ain't the man in the house yet. But eventually, I feel like I'm gonna be the man of the house of all houses. You know what I'm saying? And it's just crazy how like I be sometimes you want to sit back and like go through a little story about certain things that happen a certain way, but I be telling myself, cause I'm writing a book that's 100% fake. None of this stuff is real in it, but I like to just make up stuff. But sometimes when I make videos, I be catching myself from not bringing up things that happened in the past because I have a tendency to do that, but I don't need to. But just know, bro, I be standing in the water with a whole bunch of water snake moccasins, all type of stuff. I be knowing the snakes be around me. I be like, you know, I ain't not. Don't get me wrong. I'm not one of those extremist religious people who be like, oh, the Lord is gonna save me, so get the most poisonous snake and let it bite me. The Lord, no, I'm not. I know you gotta try to weave around snakes, but boy, I've been in a den full of snakes for a very, very, very long time. And you would think at this point they'll be like, you know what? We not gonna too much. We watch them. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? We gotta watch them. I mean, I would watch me if I was me. But we're gonna ease off on the setups. We're gonna fall back a little bit on the freaking trying to nail them to the cross, if you know what I mean. And they never learn. Like, God is real. For real, for real.